Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Who's here?
Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Cardiff Giant. I reveal exclusively for the first time that General Tom Thumb is in fact an Indian prince. Here he is. Hello, little man. How are you? How are you? What's that you say? You want me to tell them about the happy family? Oh, very well, very well. Mr. Coughlin, if you could just prop up Major Tom Thumb there. Thank you.
I shall put him on my shoulder.
Yes, he can be one of the 12 labors of Hercules, the ventriloquist of Hades. Yes. Okay. The happy family. Ladies and gentlemen, and indeed smaller versions thereof, I welcome you once more to the Weird Weekend. If you were here yesterday, or indeed know much about the natural wonders of the world, you will know that me as Phineas T. Barnum, P.T.Barnum, or if you know me really well, Mr. B. If not, then I take pride as an ambassador of New England in meeting you for the first time. You missed seeing a real live mermaid yesterday, if you weren't here, which regrettably has had to go on tour due to a pre-arranged booking that I couldn't cancel. Just as Dr. Naish was about to examine it on behalf of the scientific community as well. Such regrettable luck. Anyhow, let us put such matters behind us, as my time is short, and I would hate to have to leave before I could tell you about the wonderful people, a little visit to this fine country. I came here in 1856, managing my friend, Major General Tom Thumb, as you can see, the Indian prince there. I managed his tour of Europe, and I toured to acquire new acquisitions for my American Museum of Oddities. I have to say that I loved every minute of it, and particularly my visit to Queen Victoria herself, who was most amused at my tall tales and humbug. I visited Shakespeare's house in Stratford, and was most perturbed to find that there was only one portrait, ladies and gentlemen, of the most accomplished playwright the world has ever known. Well, my own fame was surely greater than the Bard of Avon's, and as there are many portraits of me and my friend, the Indian prince, I offered the custodians of the house, I offered them, gratis, free of charge, a portrait of myself and Tom Thumb to hang alongside Shakespeare in order to increase their visitor numbers, but they declined my generous offer. Their loss. It was while I was in England that I hired the services of a group of bell ringers from Lancashire to perform in my New York museum. Of course, English bell ringers, although extremely talented, would not have too many people clamoring to see them in the States. So I told them to grow out their mustaches and use their Lancashire accents, their quaint Lancashire accents, and I would tell the punters that they were Swiss youths. The American public came to see them in droves because to them the Swiss are far more exotic and exciting than the detested English. I mean, nice, lovely, kind Devonians. But my greatest find in England was a sideshow called, as the General so rightly says, the Happy Family. Birds and animals of all shapes and sizes living together in one cage. The lion shall lie down with the lamb. There were cats and mice, birds of prey and rabbits, and all manner of predators and prey, as one would think, yet none chased or ate each other. This harmony of animal life defying the truism that nature is red in tooth and claw. It was a joy to behold, and I knew it would draw the crowds in New York. I bought the show for £500, that would be several thousand pounds of today's money, and I asked the keeper the secret of this remarkable phenomenon. "Well," came the man's reply, "it's quite simple, really. You need to invest a lot of time in training the animals, of course, but the most important thing, the thing you cannot do without, is a lot of mice and rabbits. I thought it best to hire the keeper as well at that point. So, farewell then, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I extol the wonders of Dr. Nietzsche's amazing hair tonic, brewed from the toenails of llamas, the hair of lynxes, and the tears of fish. I bid you all a fond farewell. I have the microphone to the Cardiff Giant.
Ladies and gentlemen, Silas Hawkins.
Lies, all lies.
I ran into him by accident at an arty show a couple of years ago that somebody asked me to do at the Royal Academy. He was there. You were reading Philip K. Dick, weren't you? You were reading him.
About the dog who thinks that the bin men are aliens come to steal his dinner.
And I was just entranced, this guy's so good. So we cooked up a couple of things, and every year he's come back and he helps, I think, to make the Weird Weekend a particularly magical thing. And I also want to commend Ol Lewis. Ol, just in case anyone doesn't know who you are, wave, because Ol wrote those monologues, and I think he did bloody fantastic.